curtain is coming down on America's longest war. This is the last handover ceremony for the command of international troops, and the Afghan government has refused to sign a deal so that a mission might continue after combat operations finish in December. Casualties caused by international troops in Afghanistan have been a major source of friction with the Afghan President Hamid Karzai. But the nature of the Afghan war has changed. Afghans now take the lead in fighting the Taliban. Almost 3,000 civilians were killed last year, and more than 5,500 wounded. A small number of casualties were caused by international troops, 10% by Afghan government forces, but almost 3/4 by the Taliban and other insurgents. Other Afghan civilians are caught in the crossfire.
Afghan forces are not deliberately targeting civilians, which the anti-government elements are. So we would say, yes, be more careful with how you're fighting and take more care, more precautions to protect civilians.
The new commander of international forces is trying to focus on the election in April. After that, a new Afghan president will consider whether US troops should remain. They might all leave at the end of the year.
The immediacy is supporting the elections, an earlier fighting season, and getting through all that through the summer, and then based on whatever number we have to deal with, we will adjust starting in the summer and set conditions to make that happen. So we from my foxhole, from an operational perspective, I have time for that.
It is an important symbolic moment as America's last combat commander takes over in Afghanistan, but the future of the mission after the end of this year remains very uncertain. David Loyne, BBC News, Kabul.